across the border to go to work. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Real quick, there were some comments that... Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I hope happy, healthy, and safe. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christina, and I live in Mexico. I cross the border to go to work, and while I'm in line or driving around, I like to make videos talking about my life, daily life, stuff that's going on in this world, and I think you should subscribe. I really do. And for my returning lovers, hi guys, thanks for coming back. I love and I appreciate you all. So, I already crossed the border, apparently I'm driving, and I just left from the dispensary. It is so packed right now, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the situation. Okay, so here in California, weed is legal, not only medically but recreationally as well. Okay. So they have it to where you have to be like licensed, right? So people will open up dispensaries that may have like a fake license, or to be honest, I'm not sure how they do it, to be honest, because there are some who are licensed and who charge tax. And then there are some that are not licensed and do not charge tax. However, you can only pay in cash. Cash only. Like, they will not accept debit. Some of them even have ATMs in the dispensary so that you can take out cash because they just won't do it. So, I just waited like literally an hour in line right now to get this stuff. And I'm so disappointed because it is so expensive, you guys. Like, I used to go to some shops on Main Street. I don't know if you guys aren't from here, you probably have no idea where that is, but it's a street nearby, you know, my drive. And they had like 4 or 5 different dispensaries just on that one street. They all got raided, dude. Every single one of them. And I'm so sad because they had the best prices. Why? Because they didn't have to pay tax, which is why they were illegal, which is why they were raided. So I can't go there anymore. So there's 2 that are right by the border. And I went to the other one for the first time because, like I said, I usually went to the one on Main Street. And it was expensive. And I was like, bro, this sucks. Like, and I'd been to Urban Leaf before, but because I knew it was already expensive, I was like, screw it, like, I'll just go to this other one since I hadn't been there yet. Well, because that place was expensive, I was like, well, F that, I'll just go back to Urban Leaf, you know? They raised their prices. Bro, I just got a half gram of a cartridge for a wax pen for $34. For a half gram, okay? At these other stores, I would get a half gram of a house strand, and for $15, bro, $15, half that price. Like, I was so disappointed. I could not believe it was $34. Like, bro, for a half gram, get out of here. And at the other place, they were $25. So I was like, well, damn, man, I should have just went back there. But I had already been waiting in line for over 30 minutes. Like, I was not gonna be like, oh no, sorry, never mind. Like, no, I just bought it. But I cannot believe how much they're charging for this stuff. Because, okay, so at the end of the day, you guys, even though they have like recreational uses, yes, I feel, I don't want to say passionately, but I'm strong-willed in my beliefs when it comes to marijuana. I don't believe it's harmful. I don't believe that it's bad. And I think that if you want to use it, then you should be able to use it. I think if your life revolves around it and you're not sick, then that could definitely be a problem. But if you use it for medicinal uses or like recreational uses, like here and there, you know, when you're with a group or you just want to have a relaxing night of fun, like whatever your situation or reason is, like that's totally started with smoking just regular flower, they call it, just regular weed. And normally, like, they don't sell, I've never seen a dispensary have like regular weed, like with the seeds and the stems and all that. Like, normally it's just how we would call it kush, like chronic, the good shit, basically. Sorry, the good stuff, you know? So that's normally what I see there. And that's really all I did for the longest time, is I just smoked the weed from a pipe or a bong. Yeah. Or a joint or a blunt, however it was, I just smoked it that way. So after a while, I was introduced to wax. Now, in Arizona, marijuana was approved medically, which I then was able to get my medical license. And so they started selling wax at the dispensaries. I had no idea. I had no idea what wax was, but apparently it's when you like extract just the THC from the marijuana. So it's basically pure THC. There's none of anything else is in it. And it forms into like a waxy substance. And it can be like crumbly, it can be like gooey, it can be hard like glass. Just kind of depends on the strand and the extraction, I guess. So that does cost more because it's stronger, it's more potent, you don't have to smoke as much. Like, you could take 1 or 2 hits of that and you're good. You know, otherwise regular weed, depending on your own tolerance, you can usually smoke up to like a full bowl or like a whole blunt or joint, and then you'll be fine. So with wax, it's way stronger, which makes sense for them to charge more for it. Yes. So now they have these great inventions called wax pens. So it's in a pen, and you buy the battery, which is like just a little stick thing. I don't have one with me. I do have the wax pen part with me. I can show you guys that if I can. I'm driving right now. We'll see where we're at when this video is over. So I have a universal one. They do have one where you can like stick with the brand if you like a specific brand. I just got the universal one. It was $15, and I feel like then I can just use it with anything. Like, why would I want to be stuck to only one brand? Especially because if I end up going somewhere and they don't carry that brand, I'm screwed, you know? And those can be a little bit more expensive as well. So I have a universal battery, so I can pretty much buy any. They call them cartridges. So it's a cartridge that you have to change. You change the cartridge when it's out. And it has the wax inside the cartridge. And you screw it to your pen and hit a little button and you smoke it. And it doesn't smell very much. It's mobile. You can bring it with you wherever you go. Like, I love it. There's no need for a lighter or for a pipe or for papers. Like, just that little pen is all you need. You do need to charge it. It does die because it runs off a battery. So there's like this little tiny charger that you can use to charge it. But I mean, if you charged it like overnight, I'm pretty sure it would last you like most of the day. I personally, I don't need to use marijuana all throughout the day. I use it to go to sleep, period. I have the worst freaking insomnia. I don't know what's wrong with me. I will literally be exhausted, and I will literally want to do nothing but lay my head down, and bro, I cannot go to sleep. I don't know why. I really don't. I have no idea why. It drives me nuts. I don't get it. I really don't. And I don't like taking a whole bunch of sleepy meds. Like the melatonin never helped me. Like, the only thing that will put me to sleep is marijuana. Straight up. Like, it is what it is, you know? So that's what I will use. I will use marijuana. So I prefer a wax pen because I only have to smoke it like once or twice and then I'm good. I will smoke like flower if I don't have my pen, because we do have both. And so that I do have to end up smoking more of. But I prefer the pen. And the reason why I kind of wanted to make this video is because I want people to understand it's not this horrible thing that like is going to ruin our youth. And I mean, I feel like it's better than smoking a cigarette. Okay, there's no harming chemicals in marijuana. Nobody's ever died from using marijuana. Nobody's ever overdosed on marijuana. Like it really is natural. And it's literally been proven to help sick people. Not all the time, but it can. Bro, if you're hungover, smoke some weed, dude. I swear to you, you will feel a million times better. Like, you want a hangover cure? That's what it is. Smoke some weed. Like, for reals. You'll feel so much better. I can't even tell you, like, how great it is. I'm just gonna show you while I'm driving what I got. I'm not gonna take it out of the boxes though, because that's just gonna be a little too much. So this is a cartridge. Oh, cool, red light. This is Select Elite Live Enhanced Live Resin. It's called 9-Pound Hammer. It's an indica, and it has 92.1% potency. Okay, so there's 85.7% of THC and 0.32% of CBD. It's a half a gram. The other one I got, so you guys can tell the different kinds, is a Granddaddy Perp. And real quick, this is also an indica. I only smoke indica. Sativas make my heart race and they make me feel bad, so I don't like sativas. Sativas are uppers, indicas are downers. Normally that works for everybody. I will say though, I've known people to where it's opposite, to where an indica is an upper for them and a sativa is a downer for them. So fuck, I think it just kind of depends on your own body, but normally a sativa is an upper, indica is a downer. So this one is 63.1% THC, and it's 8.8% CBD. So this one's lighter. So I have one heavy one and one lighter one. And I got two because I like to have like a heavier one that I can smoke at night, like I said, when I want to go to sleep. When it's during the day and I don't necessarily want to go to sleep, I just need to chill, because that happens. And yeah, it's just easy. It's just easy to do. That is why I use marijuana. I think it's an amazing thing. I think it needs to be completely legal. I think every single state should allow sales. I feel like the tax from it, go ahead, charge whatever you want, you know, appropriately. And it can help your state. Like, I think that making it legal everywhere is just going to be better. I don't see the point in keeping it illegal because it's good for you. That's my thoughts and my beliefs on marijuana. I hope you guys liked my video. And if you have any questions, comment below and I'll see you guys in the next one. So like, share, and subscribe.